Okay, hey world. This is like my fourth time literally trying to um record part two of what I was just freaking talking about. And I do want to make this part extremely quick because it takes too long to talk about this story. But basically, if you want to hear more about what I'm just about to say, write a comment below and I'll express, or maybe another video I'll tell you what happened in detail. But basically, when I was younger, I felt inadequate in school. I had several comments that made me feel like I wasn't worthy and I wasn't smart enough. And basically, first grade and third grade, I got kept back. Those were actually the two worst times of being in school. My teachers at the time weren't that great and said some very hurtful things that I still to this day remember. And yeah, and I basically was saying how I had a wonderful second grade teacher who made me love math, and the reason why I feel like she made me love math was because she just expressed an interest in me and made me feel that I wasn't stupid, that I can that she took the time out to, her busy day after school to teach me math, and math became one of my favorite subjects. Fourth grade, that teacher was phenomenal. She taught me to believe in myself, and she allowed me to realize that my learning style was a little bit different. I love to dance, I love to sing, and she incorporated singing and arts and craft in class. And I did phenomenal that year. My mother was shocked. It was like, "Oh, you're doing so good in school, Sandra." And I was just like, because I have a really great teacher, and it wasn't so structured like the other teachers to the point where I just felt bored. But it was more, I just enjoyed. I literally was happy to go to class, and I enjoyed being in school, and I didn't feel like I was inferior because she never made me feel inferior, even if I made a mistake. And I think that was the best lesson. Miss O'Malley was the bomb.com. I love her for that, and I wish there's just more teachers like her, to embrace children and not put them further down, down the hole. So if you want more details on like maybe what's it, maybe I'll do another video because every time I do talk about that, it takes so long. So I will, maybe I'll make another video after this. Who knows? But that's what happened when I was younger, and ever since then, I did really well in school. I had issues. The issues were like reading and spelling. Those were my issues. I'm still not a best bomb speller, but I sure enough love to read. So now I want to just focus on this journal. Like, you don't understand how many times I've done this video. So I really really want to focus on this journal. So what was I talking about, the other 50 million videos? Okay, there's a few things in this journal I want to talk about, and I just want to stress people to have a journal and to write. It feels so fulfilling to just write some things and some thoughts. I don't write in here every day, but I'm taking my time, and just when I have time to write, I write, and if I don't, I don't. I don't have time to like stress myself. Also, the other thing that I learned, I was talking about in the other video, is I didn't properly grieve, um, my transgressions that happened when I was younger in school and just life in general. So I think I'm in a path, um, to just um, letting some ish go, like really letting some ish go. But maybe I'll go into a little thing about what happened to me when I was younger and more into details. So, what I had, well, again, because this is like my 50 million video. Not your fault, me. It's my fault. I wrote today, I allowed the world to change me, but I was supposed to change the world, and now I will. So that's after I had written something else. And I'll see if I can read the whole thing to you. I might skip some bits, but um, and basically, I allowed the world to change my perception of me, change my path because of their issues. And I realize as an adult, people have issues, and what they do is instead of resolving their issues, they pass it on to someone else. You know, generational curses don't only happen family. It happens from person to person with one experience. You know, I had a really bad one experience in first grade that shifted me from a happy girl to a sad overweight girl just by what someone said. One thing. It was many things, but one thing in particular messed me up. So what I also was talking about was I am doing a course of weight loss by Mary Ann Williamson, and I'm looking at the my phone that has. Let me see if you can see it. Okay. No, you can't really see it, but my phone has like the Audible here, and Audibles are great. I'm super busy. I own a business, and I'm super busy sometimes, and I just sometimes I just need to hear things, and if I have time to read it, wonderful. If I don't, at least I have the Audible, and I urge people to go to audible.com and download your Audibles. It's awesome. Um, so a course of in weight loss, and I'm on lesson 2 right now. And basically, in lesson 2, she wants you to write to your fat self and your small self right to your small self right to your fat self. And that's what prompted me to write. I allow the world to change, you know, what I just said previously. So a course of weight loss is good. Marianne Williamson is an awesome um, woman, and I have several of her books. I encourage you to hit up Marianne Williamson and as well as Brene Brown. Those are, I mean, hit them up. But let me see if I. So okay, this is what I said. Write to my bigger self. I'll read this with you. I have no. It is what it is, right? Hey, beautiful older woman, and I then I put the weight, but I'm not putting my weight up here. I ain't ready yet. But I say older woman because you would not know how old I was. I've always been considered mature, and I think I am just mature by nature. But I feel like this weight kind of made me older, if that makes sense. Made me want to grow up quicker, so that I can kind of escape from the BS because who I am right now would never let stuff happen the way it happened when I was younger. No, not at all. So I said, hey, beautiful older woman, my weight. I know you love us and only want the best for us. You're afraid to fail, that you end up not progressing at all. I know we've been through a lot, and the only reason you're here was because I was afraid to stand up for myself. So you came and rescued me from myself. But you left me behind too. This is my big self talking to my little self. And you pushed me behind, which led to all this excess weight. I want to come back. I know I want to come out and do this together. I am not okay, I'm not afraid of failing, asking for help, and being uncomfortable. This excess weight um, has to stop, is stopping us from great things. And I am tired of wasting time. Let's get let's get this excess hurt and pain and weight off once and for all. P.S. I love your smile. Okay, just had to do that. Corny, right? So, and then it says, your beautiful, younger, 150 pound self. Okay. Now, this is the big girl talking to the little girl. And I really like this because this was just awesome to do. It. You should do this exercise too. You know, it might not be your smaller self. It might just be your more successful self. Just write to yourself, and it's clarity. It's good. It's good. It's good shit. Okay. Pardon my cursing. Hey, beautiful younger 150 self. I miss hearing from you. It's been it's been a long time. We used to have so much fun, joy and smile. You were so trusting and naive to how nasty the earth can be. I can I came I cannot protect you. I couldn't protect you, but I shielded and blinded you of the pain. Every hurt I became more stronger until I could hear until I could, you know, when you write in journal, you be like, what? When you try to read your handwriting sometimes, that's how mine is right now. I could, oh, okay. Every hurt I became stronger until I couldn't even remember your name. Not only were you beautiful, skinny, you were kind and open and loving, understanding, life changing, creative, vulnerable to growth. You would love to sing and dance and dream. Your heart was so big, and I miss you even though I tried to shield you from the pain and hurt. I ended up layering on you that I forgot you were even there. Let's get back to the core of us again, together this time. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, let me now call on God to shield, to protect us both. I love and can't wait to see you again. Your beautiful older pound self. Hugs and kisses, hugs and kisses. This was a great little exercise, and I think I might do it again. I've done prayers like I'm praying to for my husband. I'm not married yet, not even dating right now, but I've done prayers like that. Um, I've done prayers for my children, protection for my children. I have no children yet. And I've done future things, but I've never done to the extent where I'm talking to the core of me, talking to myself. So it was really awesome to do this exercise. And I encourage you to do that, or even check out Marianne um, Williamson, The Course of Weight Loss, because it's really getting in the core of being overweight, just being overweight, obese, whatever you want to call it. I really hate the term obese, but it is what it is. And just getting myself together. The excess weight, I feel like when I was losing the weight, it just maybe it brought up some uncomfortable feelings, and that's why I stopped. But I really need to lose this weight, not just for vanity purpose, but I would lie to say there's no vanity in looking good and some bomb jeans and a poppin' shirt from Zara or something. Okay? I would extremely lie if I didn't want to look good. However, but I want to feel good and I want to be good. Like, how am I going to serve God? Like, truly serve God and tell people to be the best self if I'm not being my best self? If eating healthy and exercising, and this is where I am weight wise, this is where I'm going to be. But I know that I can do better. You know, I know that I can be better, and hopefully you can be on this journey with me to do so. So I'm glad I got to finally share my journal, and I encourage you to do it. Yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. I pray that you have a wonderful evening, wonderful morning, whatever time you listen to this. I pray that you have a wonderful day. You are blessed and beautiful, and I love you. Look at me, look me right in my eye. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Peace and blessings.